Getting caught up on some firewood that's been sitting in the driveway for a while. Stacking it in ye old slanted woodshed. I got my money's worth out of this. It was free. But I'm going to make a decent one to cycle through. I'd like to have a 2-year cycle of wood. But I got to get this done first. What you got going on there, boy?
Packing firewood.
You think you got enough in there?
Too much.
Take a few out and try it again. Out walking the trail with the oldest. He's got a new coat that has a beaver and wolf ruff on it. Pretty cool. There's a gift. Out here walking this side trail off of one of the highways. What kind of trucks are those, Aiden?
Weasel.
That's right. Got brother and sister in the car with grandma. Me and the oldest took a little walk. We're heading back to the car now. Didn't see nothing. Plenty of tracks, but no actual critters. Probably about 0 here where we're at. It doesn't quite have that below 0 bite. But the sun's going down. We're going to drive out a little further. Maybe we'll see something on the side of the road. It's just, what do you do on an early out day? Well, if it's sunny, try to go be out in the sun. There's Mount McKinley. Way over there.
Wow, the biggest mountain over across.
Yep.
Hey, Grandma.
Or Denali or whatever it is we call it.
It's a rare, because it's always covered in clouds.
Yeah.
That is a rare photo.
We've watched the sunset 3 times today because of where we were coming on the highway.
Dad?
Yes, Aiden? Yes, I'll eat that strawberry. Let the house run out of fuel because I got a little lazy, hauling a little bit till I can get the 55-gallon drum filled with fuel oil. Just, we're going ice fishing today, so I'm doing it this way for now, and then I'll fill her up later. And I dump it down the funnel. When I get in a pinch, I'll do 15 gallons at a time. I try to have those in reserve. When I got time, I do 55 gallons at a time. Back the truck up, put the hose in the spout, and drop the daughter fishing. Hopefully she don't catch something and let go. I know, right? The other kids are outside playing. Kids ran themselves out of the ice shack to go play out here in sub-zero windy. At least they're having fun, huh? You having fun?
I'm gonna close my door.
Okay. He doesn't quite have frostbite yet. What are we doing, Lee?
Hauling water?
What are we hauling water for?
I don't know.
You don't know? We're hauling water from one of these pump stations here.
Yeah.
You pays your money, you pumps your water, you hauls it home.
So how do we get the water in our house?
Oh, we'll show that. I'll show that to you when we get to the house.
Yum, 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 yum. Ooh.
Days are getting longer.
Big.
February something, 6th, 7th. Is today the 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Probably. What temperature you think it is? 16, 17?
16.
16? I think the truck said it was 18, but I'm not sure. Shouldn't be getting warmer yet, but it is. Odd weather. Should still be damn cold. Whoop!
What?
Tank settling. Got a piece of choke cherry here. I'm gonna see if I can get a little kid's bow out of that. It's my first attempt at a bow. First real attempt. I've taken saplings and bent them and put a string on them. and such, but we're gonna try to hack a bow out of this. Cold steel rifleman's hawk. It's my favorite tomahawk. See how this goes. I may end up taking the Grans Force Brooks felling axe I got in a trade over there and see what happens. I kind of want to try to split this in half. We might try that and see what happens, or I might just hew it down. I don't know. I like the way it's split well enough, or the way it started splitting. Got my firewood splitting block and my taller firewood splitting block. Figure I'll use that as the, bring my work closer up to me. We're gonna try to split it. Made some wedges from my firewood. Just tooling around. Seems to be splitting all right. I don't think I'm gonna get 2 usable staves out of it. Another piece of choke cherry I'm using as a mallet. Kind of wishing I had a froe. No, not gonna get 2 usable staves out of it. This knot is gonna complicate matters. I wonder if I can. Oh yeah, it's already gone. That second stave ain't coming out of this. Yeah. Using my tomahawk and a piece of firewood for holding the camera there on the tall block. This axe is a little dull for this. I'm going to swap to the tomahawk, take that tomahawk off of the camera. Use a wedge, I guess. See, there's where I had the camera. Taking my boys out for a little walk. That one there don't want to walk. He wants to jump right into polk. I got a polk set up. I don't know if you can see it. Ski joran belt with some, well, it don't matter. Just a polk. It's nice for pulling the sled with the hands free. Hoping we'll see a grouse or a rabbit. And then when the little one does get tired, he can jump back in the sled. Might be a good thing I missed that stump. It looks a little more solid than I expected. Some moose tracks and squirrel tracks. We haven't seen much for game at all. Haven't even seen any rabbit tracks. Boys, hear that squirrel over there?
What?
If you boys would be quiet and listen, you'd hear the squirrels. But here's where the rigid conduit of the polk really shines. And of course, you can't just back over everything, but it keeps the sled off you when you're going downhill and lets you back out of spots maybe that would have been harder to deal with a rope sled. There's a squirrel over there somewhere. Yeah, there is. I heard it. Took a shot at a hollow birch stump. I wish I had aimed a little better. But also I'm working with inconsistent dowels that just ain't all the way right. But I hit the top of the stump. I think I see my arrow. Yep, through the top of the stump. Woo! What happened, boy?
I wanted to give it over to you. I helped them to move.
He was crawling out of the sled and put all his weight on one side and it flipped right over on top of him.